Hey guys, how we doing? I just want to say hi. It's the holiday, Memorial Day, and I'm here in the military room, obviously. Um, this is not going to be a long video. Just because it's Memorial Day, I thought it would be nice if I just went around the whole room. I mean, you've seen me do bits and pieces, and so I'm not going to sit here and tear stuff apart and say, look at all this. Just would love to just have you look at what I've done. In here, I just try and capture the days that have gone by for those that have given a full measure for all of us. I mean, I've stood shoulder to shoulder and arm to arm when I was in boot camp, and a lot of those guys went to Vietnam, and I'm sure a few of them didn't come back. Our freedom that we have here is something that's worth defending. You've heard me say that before. And when my daughter joined the military, it just kind of motivated me a little bit more to try and put an earnest effort in the room. I'm not going to make a long speech. The only thing that I would like to say is the shipbuilding is mine, and I don't know why I enjoy it so much. You can see that this is my new project, the CV6 Hornet, excuse me, Enterprise. We had the Enterprise Yorktown, the Hornet, obvious. I'm going to do that. And nevertheless, I just want to go around the room and show you guys, I guess, some of the stuff that maybe I didn't show, whatever the case may be. But it's a day to give thanks. It's a day to remember. And that's what it's all about. So how about if I just I got my iPhone on a selfie stick, and let's do this, okay? So right now, I'm going to start on this side of the room here. This is the battleship Yamata. She was the biggest battleship ever built. And of course, we sunk her during World War II. She had the biggest naval guns, 18-inch guns that were devastating. But she never saw a lot of action, and that's because Japan more or less coveted the ship so much. But nevertheless, we sunk it during World War II. Here's the battleship New Jersey. This was the first ship that I built. I decided to put the flags on top of the guns there. You can see I have Pearl Harbor there. The books come with these models here, so I was fortunate. I just finished the Fletcher, the destroyer. I just set this up here. Here we have the Bismarck, and of course the British sunk this after she sunk the Hood. This is by Academy. 1/350 scale, and I enjoyed building this. Also, here we have the New Yorker, USS New Yorker. This has the World Trade Center steel in it. Also, this is the Ardley class, and the Marines use this. She sits in the water, and everything comes out of the back of the ship, water level, and on these hovercraft carrying tanks, assault vehicles. That's a PBY from World War II, and some mementos like this is Pearl Harbor, Pacific from Tom Hanks. That's Saipan, and Band of Brothers there in the back. Up here, we have Patton, Steve McQueen from the movie The Great Escape. a Marine carrying a BAR, the Tuskegee Airmen. We have Eisenhower, and did I say Patton? Here's the Skytrain, C-130, that carried our boys into battle during World War II, a Japanese Zero. And up here is Boxcar, B-29. Now, I just set these atomic bombs just so that they could, you could see that's Little Boy and that's Fat Man. So that's that side of the room. Down here I have some of the boxes that the military G.I. Joe figures came in. Over here on the bottom shelf is the Vietnam War. Above that is a lot of the aircraft from, well, not so much World War II. Everything's pretty modern up here. These are my Franklin Mint aircraft up here. And Forces of Valor. I've showed this before. I've got to watch where I'm stepping. I'm going to try and get this for you. Vietnam Memorial there. Here we have Vietnam. There's a lot of famous people in there, but I'm just trying to give you an idea of my collection. There's the 88 that Germany is so famous with, and a Panzer tank there. We have Kennedy's PT-109, and this is also a boat used on Vietnam. This, of course, is World War II. This is a Vietnam riverboat. I have the top off so that you can look down inside. Of course, this is a landing craft from World War II, and a Corsair. Down here is a Type 7 U-boat that I built. I didn't paint the photo etch on purpose. And back here is the real World War II, the Durham 228 submarine. This is 172. The Durham is 51 inches long, and the Japanese submarine I have here with the Katens, that's the two-man mini subs on the top. I did put an extra flag on there just to dress it up a little bit. And this is America's first nuclear aircraft carrier, the Enterprise. This was the second ship that I built. I wish I could get closer, but I'm just trying to not take up too much time and let you guys see a little bit of everything. We've got some Germans here and a mortar team. This is all Germany right here. Pillbox. I got a lot of tanks, and then we have the British, of course. And even though this is a Sherman, the British changed it around. They put the bigger gun on it. There's our Sherman back there. We got Stuart and a Lee. Some World War II prisoners here, 105. Ambulance, anti-aircraft gun. This is a British Spitfire and a P-51. The B-17 I built, it is, I tried to do my best on that. I learned a lot from that. So yeah, I'll admit that I built it, but it does have a few mistakes on it. Germany 626. It's a P-47. We have a Corsair up here. We have an ME-109, a Stuka dive bomber, and I forget the name of this one, so I gotta apologize. the Black Hawk helicopter. This is the Pavlo, if I'm saying that right. Very similar to the Black Hawk. This is the Longbow because it has the radar. And of course the Apache. We have an Abrams, assault vehicles. I hope I'm not going too fast. I bought these vehicles a long time ago. A lot of them came from Toys R Us. These models are quite expensive now. This is from GMP. Of course, that's the Tuskegee Airmen, the Red Tails. And this tank is from a guy who built models, a veteran, passed away. And I bought it from my hobby shop. I just liked the way it looked. It's a tank retriever. And the B-25 I built. This is Franklin Mint. Here we have Hitler and Goering. Some soldiers that are saluting. And then there's the Humvee. We have Hitler's parade cars. And in the case over here, Auto Art Jeep, very well detailed. Some Marine Corps pickup trucks with a lot of stuff. I've shown them before. And there's another German 88 there. Like I said, I just wanted to let you look at the room. It's Memorial Day. I guess I'm not being too vain if I say that that's me. Top one's boot camp, second one's ITR. Graduation in boot camp and graduation down in North Carolina. This is World War II. It's an all-black unit, the 333rd Artillery. And then, of course, that's my daughter up there, my son who was in the Navy, Carlos, he's in North Carolina. So that's about it. And I appreciate you guys taking the time just to look at some of my military stuff. Oh, don't let me forget, this is the Pacific. There's a little glare on that. I don't know if I can show that any better. That's a really cool piece I have up there. And these are sailors from, there was only one ship during World War II that had majority of African-American sailors, although the officers were white, but that's a picture I got. Okay, guys, I hope you appreciate this little quick tour I'm making. I notice I didn't play the Marine Corps hymn. When I am done the model, it's going to go down here. You can see I got a lot of military books there too. So I'm going to sign off, say peace out, stay safe, Chico.